Beyond the limitations, what are some specific unmet needs in IAM?
Well, I mean, if you ask me, that's a no-brainer sort of a question, right? I mean, everyone who has been involved with identity and access management from day zero or from the times or genesis of IAM, right? You would know that the importance of identity is not just to track an individual or a non-human in today's world as to what actions they are performing, but where they are performing it as well. Now, the where of where they're performing it is essentially applications, devices, or what have you. So then that brings us to the question of expanding the IAM universe to touch each and every component and area of your organization to track the actions being performed by that identity. Now, that brings us to the problem statement, which is anyone in the identity world would know what I'm going to say next is application or device or end system onboarding. That's where the wallet opens up and the cash starts flowing out. The cost of kind of expanding the IAM universe to number of applications is where most of the cost and the services costs are allocated to, right? A lot of kind of enhancements and have been made in that area. A lot of good product companies or identity vendors have come out with ways and means of automating to a large extent app onboarding, right? But it's still not all the way there because every application is built differently, some custom, some new in the market, so you don't really know what set of parameters it requires to then create an account or an entitlement within that application or device. So that's why it's a costly affair, and it's as far as we have evolved as identity technologies to mitigate that problem area, the application growth has been faster than how far the identity industry has grown to adapt. So every application will have unique ways and means to do their things. Entitlements will differ, roles would differ, personas would differ in the application. So that advanced application governance realm. One of the vendors does all of that very well, and we'll come to the next point. And they are leaders, and there's obviously a new breed of technologies also coming up, doing some of that very well, where expansion, introduction of AI into some of this understanding of roles and entitlements becomes critical for app onboarding. But that, in my mind, is the most costly integration, maintenance, support affair within identity, and that creates that's been a historical challenge, and the industry has coped well so far. But there is a lot more we can do.